German forces pursued the retreating French across the countryside until they were only a few miles from Verdun itself. Patain takes command. The situation was becoming increasingly dangerous. Joffre sent his second-in-command to assess the crisis around Verdun. The response was decisive. General Henri-Philippe Patain was placed in command of the French forces defending the city. His appointment would become one of the most important decisions of the entire battle. Some French commanders had begun considering the possibility of abandoning Verdun and establishing a new defensive line farther behind the city. Patain rejected that approach. He was determined to hold Verdun. At first glance, this seemed to be exactly what Patain wanted. He needed a French commander who would refuse to retreat and would continue committing troops to the battle. Yet Patain was not reckless. He understood that Verdun had become a battle of attrition, and he knew that the survival of the French army depended on maintaining a steady flow of men and supplies. To accomplish this, he made extensive use of a narrow road leading toward Verdun. The road was only around 6 meters wide, but it became one of the most important supply routes of the entire battle. It would later become known as the Sacred Way. Thousands of trucks traveled along the road, bringing fresh troops and supplies toward the battlefield while carrying wounded soldiers away on their return journeys. At its peak, the route transported tens of thousands of men and enormous quantities of supplies every week. Patain also introduced a system known as the Noria. Rather than allowing divisions to remain on the front indefinitely, French units were regularly rotated in and out of the battlefield. Divisions would normally be replaced after a set period or after suffering significant losses. The objective was simple: prevent exhaustion and preserve the fighting capability of the French army.